up, guys? I'm doing another delivery out into the countryside today. This is going to be one of many, but yeah, I'm going to take you along for the ride. So I stayed in Lenoir, Tennessee last night, and this delivery is kind of far out. It's near a town called Friendsville, Tennessee. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to let you guys join me on the ride here. Let me just kind of where I'm at, and I'll just have a little chat with you guys while I'm making this delivery. All right, let's get started. I love driving down these country roads and just imagining like what kind of life I can have someday, you know, after I buy my land. It's been unusually warm here. Today it's 60 degrees, it's sunny. That's 15 degrees Celsius. And it's made me a little sick, actually. My body's kind of trying to catch up with the temperature change. And I'm really coming to the realization that I'm more comfortable in cold climates. I'd like to live in a place where it doesn't get warmer than 55 degrees. And I think what I really like, I like gloomy days, rainy days, snowy days. And I also like sunny days, but not hot, like a sunny and a cold day. Anyways, when I come out to these country roads, sometimes I pull over and I'm looking at my map, or I'll be waiting for a ride or another delivery. And people out here are so nice. They'll stop and ask me if I'm okay. Actually, as I was just parked where I started this video, within a span of 3 minutes, two people pulled up to the side of my car and asked if I was all right, if I needed help. So yeah, people are super friendly out here. Even in Lenoir. So Lenoir is about 20-30 minutes from Knoxville. When I go into restaurants, shops, whatever, people greet me. I just went to the Dollar Tree this morning, and the lady at the register had a whole conversation with me. I'm just not used to it, you know. I'm from California, where people I don't know, they don't have this. I don't know. People keep to themselves, I guess, at least from what I remember. But yeah, really friendly vibes here. I really like the vibes of the people. Look at this. It's beautiful out here, isn't it, guys? So yeah, a lot of you in the comments are, you know, kind of critical of my lifestyle. Like, why would you live in a car? You know, you used to live in Japan. You gave it all up. Wow, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Anyways, sorry, I'm distracted by the scenery, but people say, like, why did you give it up? You know, and I don't feel that way. I don't feel like I gave up anything. I feel like I moved forward with my life. You know, I look at, you know, when I was a vlogger back in 2013, 14, 15, 16, and I had a really popular channel at that time, my other big channel. You know, and I look at the other vloggers from that era who are still in Japan, still making videos about Japan, and I'm just like, God, I'm so glad I'm not him, or I'm so glad I'm not her. Like, it's like they're stuck in time, and I moved on, and I got to experience life outside Japan. I went and lived in Africa, and now I'm living in America in my cars. You know, and the adventure even will continue after this. I mean, this isn't permanent. This is a stepping stone for me. It's a way for me to continue living the kind of life I want. Like, not only do I enjoy living in my car, but it's a way for me to get what I want. You know, almost all the money that I make every single day, I'm able to save. I mean, what do I spend money on? I'm just spending money on food and gas and insurance. I mean, but that's not much, you know? And I'm learning how to even live frugally, how to eat in a way where I don't spend a lot of money. I mean, I usually only eat one meal a day. After this, I'll be heading north, and I'm getting criticisms about, oh, it's going to be too cold. Well, I love the cold, and I love the challenge of surviving in the cold in my car. I mean, it was rough the first few times I had to do it, but I figured it out. I figured out how to stay warm. I bought some things that I need to stay warm. I'll probably show you in a future video. So maybe what you see as a lower quality life, I see as new horizons, new ways to learn, kind of just breaking out and just pushing myself, always pushing myself, and at the same time making money and having a vision of how I want to live my life. So I mean, a lot of you are, a lot of viewers, and a lot of you are not. A lot of you are on board and like you enjoy my journey. It doesn't matter where I am, what country I'm in, but then there's a lot of viewers that are still stuck in Japan, and they can't get over how I could leave Japan. I mean, honestly, I felt like I was there too long. In total I was there for 19 years. I think after about 12 years I was good. I think I could have left after 12 years, but I do tend to procrastinate and really dwell on major life decisions. And what I always find is that I'll just dwell and worry about all the details of making a big life decision. And then after I've taken action and I've moved on in life, I just realized, like, oh, this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, I didn't, I overplanned and I overthought about it. All right, guys, I had to stop there and make the delivery. Talk to some country folks out here, pet some dogs. Yeah, so just finished that delivery. But yeah, I think a lot of people are just projecting their own fears and personal, I don't know, whatever they want in life. They're projecting it onto me. Maybe they want to live in Japan, and so they think that I should want to live there, but I've already done that. Like, that's a part of my life that's done. I read a comment from a guy that said he wants to retire in Kyushu, and I just thought about that. I'm like, hell no. I never, ever want to spend another single summer in Japan ever again. Do you know how swampishly hellish hot it is in Japan in summer? So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've been there, done that. Like, it's not exciting to me. There's nothing new to explore, nothing new to learn. Everything is predictable about that, thinking about that life, and just how people would treat me and how they would respond to everything I say. Like, if you live in Japan long enough, you can predict almost 100% how a Japanese person is going to respond to any given scenario and anything you say to them. It's so boring. It's like you're living in an AI world where you're just talking to programmed, like, not even humans, but machines, and you know the way they're going to respond because they're machines. Anyways, the point is yeah, just there's a lot of people watching my life and projecting their own fears and how they feel onto me, and I'm a different person. So yeah, it's kind of pointless to do that. But anyways, I'm enjoying this beautiful day. I have not seen a sunny day like this in months. Yeah, it's been some time. If you think this is a lower quality life, or you can't understand why I would live in a car, that's all about you, bro. That's all about you and your fears and what you can't do and your limitations and what you can't be comfortable with. That's all about you, bro. That's not about me. All right, guys. Well, that's just some of my thoughts about what's going on in my life, and yeah, I'm looking forward to moving on and seeing new scenery, and yeah, reconnecting with America again. Yeah. And as I drive across the country and explore different places, I'm getting ideas about where I want to buy land, where I want to have a home base here in the United States. I don't want to stay here all year round. I'm gonna go overseas again, but yeah, I'm really glad I made this move. And a lot of you don't realize how challenging it was for me to come back to America. I mean, after not having lived in America since 1999, you don't even realize some of the basic things I had to overcome. I didn't have a freaking credit card when I came here. I didn't have credit. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a way to move around. I had to start at the baby level when I got here. So, all that was really challenging, and those are things that I really was worried about. And I didn't have a support system when I came here. It was just but I overcame it. I did it, and as this year ends and the new year starts, I think about what I've achieved this year, and I'm pretty satisfied with. I was able to face a fear. I'll be honest, I was scared to come back to America because of all the challenges I would have to face, and it's freaking expensive here. But I took it head on, and I'm doing okay now, and I have more confidence in myself about, and I didn't know anything about car life, but I just, I take it day by day. Sometimes I do well, and sometimes I fail, but when I fail, I learn how to deal with the situation, and I've learned so much by living in my car. Yeah, so many little details, and it's now when I go back overseas, and the next time I come back to America, I'm not going to sweat it so much, because it's okay, well, I learned how to live in my car, so I know what to do. I know where to stay at night, and what kind of place to stay in, where is safe, where is not safe, how to eat, how to take a crap, just how to do everything you need to live in a car. So, all right, guys, thanks for listening. Let me know if you enjoy these types of videos where I'm showing you the scenery and just talking about my life here in America, and yeah, maybe some other kinds of videos you'd like to see. All right, guys, I am going to drive to the end of this long-ass country road and wait for my next order. All right, see you in the next one. Deuces.